So we woke up early and I'm on my way to get some coffee while Christian does some boat work. And I'm so tired, I'm like delirious. Got the coffee.
I want to give a shout out to Billy and Linda. We met them last night when we pulled into this marina here in Georgetown, and it was such a surreal experience because we haven't met a whole lot of people that are inspired like we are about the liveaboard life and that really watch the same YouTube channels that we do, and it was really, really cool to meet you guys. I hope we can meet up again someday. When you guys come down later this year to Hilton Head, please message us and we will get together and maybe go for a sail, get some dinner, whatever. But it was really nice meeting you guys, and I hope to see you again. Hi, I'm Christian, and this is Chelsea. We're a couple of digital nomads from the US, just sailing our intuition wherever this beautiful life takes us. Our intuition is our guide in this life, and we find that when we are living in alignment with our joy, it just about amplifies everything. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified of our posts. Over here and just do the same thing. We're gonna port tie up there.
Can we walk the boat in, or do we have to drive?
No, we're gonna take it. We're gonna drive it in. It's like 3:30. We got in pretty early today.
Yeah.
The wind is actually just starting to calm down.
Yeah, it was pretty strong earlier, and now it just died down.
Yeah, we definitely had some 20 knot gusts today. Mostly sustained like 12. Pretty much just 12. In between 10 and 12 knots the whole day, so it wasn't too bad.
So they let me have that. Actually, they complimented they have on their website.
All right, we had to get some beers, and we got the Wicked Weed Hazy IPA, Coastal Love. I don't think I've tried this, which hazy IPAs are my favorite. With a straw. Got a big old salad.
We are going to untie. We are headed to Charleston, which is only like 2 hours from here. It's only like 12 miles, something like that. So we're going to kick off here in a minute, and we're going to go up there and stay up there for like 3 days because there's some bad weather coming in, and we really don't want to deal with that. So back to it. It is actually really nice today. It said it was not going to be very nice. And it's beautiful out. It was a great morning. It was about 2 hours from Isle of Palms to Charleston City Marina. It's a safe harbor Charleston City Marina, and it's beautiful out. We had great weather, great wind, very, very little swell in the bay. We pulled up to the marina, and like almost right away I could feel like something was a little off, because I contacted the marina and they were like, hold on, our dockhand is busy with something. I'll let you know when he's ready. And then, so we kind of just hovered about because they had us pulling into a face dock in between two other sailboats. So they wanted us to wait for the dockhand, and I wanted to wait for the dockhand personally. So when he came around, he was in the pump out boat, and he took our spot and then got off the boat, tied up his boat, walked down the dock, and then I was like kind of like thinking to myself, he just took our spot. But maybe he just didn't know what spot we were aiming for, and so he came on the radio and realized he took our spot, so he had to move his boat and then get off, and then he waved us in to come in. And it was actually really calm. It was at slack tide. There was no real wind or anything like that, so we came in pretty gradually. Basically, we came into the dock and we came in at the right angle, at the right speed, and Chelsea threw him our bow line, and he caught the bow line, and literally, if he did nothing, if he just waited, our boat would have just coasted right into the dock. He could have cleated it, and then we could have cleated the back, and it was perfect. But cleated it where the bow was coming into the dock instead of letting it drift, letting our stern drift in before he cleated the boat off. He could have just held the line and walked it forward, but he cleated it and then pulled it in, and it pulled our bow into the dock, and then it scraped our boat.
Well, he also
really
yanked
bad.
so hard. Like, he used all of his muscle strength and he yanked us into the dock, and I braced because I knew what was coming.
And there was no
I almost
current,
fell over.
there was no wind to give him any reason to pull that hard. And so when he did that, I threw my stern line because my stern was going to drift in perfectly, but then because he did that, my stern kind of stopped and then started to kick back out. So I threw my line, my stern line, on the dock, and I literally had to jump a 2.5-3 foot gap onto the dock to grab my stern line and pull the stern back in. That was kind of irritating, and we both kind of like had a little bit of anxiety after that, because it's our home. Like, we just bought this boat, and we're probably gonna paint it anyway, and we're probably gonna be able to buff it out. But I am super surprised that he didn't crack the gel coat or the fiberglass, because it hit that hard.
It hit really hard.
You know,
people came rushing out to see if we were okay.
People came rushing out of their boat to make sure we were okay, and he saw, like, the gentleman in the boat in front of us saw that he was like freaked out. He was like, "I saw how scared you were. Are you okay?" And he's like, I'm fine. And then he just didn't say anything. And then he really, honestly, kind of just stood around asking questions, kind of like waiting for his tip, kind of like lurking. And I was like, dude, that was your tip.
Yeah.
Like, you just cost me probably a couple $100. And when you stay at a safe harbor, you sign a contract saying they're not liable for anything. So even if they do that, and you, like, there's no point in complaining, there's no point in trying to go and talk to management and all of that. So we're kind of like walking around now, letting our anxiety kind of shake it off.
All right, I have a vegan chicken sandwich. Vegan fried chicken sandwich. So freaking good. Christian has a French onion grilled cheese. Is it delicious?
Welcome back to the boat.
Yep, walking back. Trying to get back before the storm.
It's about to rain.
Washing the dishes with a water bottle because our water pump broke.
Yep. Boat life.
Boat life.
Almost out of water. And it's our drinking water, so we gotta run to the store.
Yep. But we made it back to the boat right in time. Now it's downpouring rain. So we're gonna stay cozy inside.
Definitely.
So the wind is starting to pick up right now, and the way the current is going and the way the wind is blowing, it is like smashing our boat against the dock. And we just heard a huge crack on the side of our boat, and we don't know what that was. Christian went out there to check it out and doesn't see anything, but it did not sound good. We're all being kind of shaken around right now. We're just pretty exposed on this dock, but there weren't that many marinas we could choose from that had openings, and yeah, so it's pretty windy. Christian's just trying to get the fenders situated perfectly, get our lines in a good way so it can try to keep us semi-still. We're still so new to this, so we're just trying our best, but it's a little scary.
Over 40 sometimes. There's a gale warning for Charleston and Charleston Bay right now, and the swell is probably between 4 and 5 feet, and it's like half a second. It's like half a second spacing between the swells, so it's literally shaking our boat like crazy. We have a much smaller boat than some of these other yachts on the outside on the face dock, and some of these big 40-50 foot yachts are like just going crazy. So it's not worth it to us. We're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
All right, we made it to a hotel.
Yep.
Staying at the Comfort Inn.
Yep.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
There was no way we were staying in that boat.
No.
It,
I would rather be on anchor than to be tied up on the face dock, literally in the channel like we were. It was, I mean, we were bouncing up and down 5-6 feet.
we were smacking
At
against
a
the
time.
dock.
And the bow and the stern just kept like pulling against each other because of the swell was like less than a second apart, so it would literally just boom, 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 boom. She's alive! Huh?
Oh my gosh.
You guys have fun?
It's okay.
Yeah?
You're not about to sleep.
Okay, we're back to the boat. Everything looks okay, just the lines look a little worn down, which we were wondering if that was gonna happen.
We have one bow line that chafed quite a bit. That was actually the one line that was worrying me the most. And then we have one stern line that definitely, not this one, but the
Oh, that one over
port
there.
side stern line that I put out. Looks like it chafed a bit too.
Thank goodness for this fender.
Yeah.
Really nice guy lent it to us.
This
And
guy
that really
saved
saved our
our,
life.
this guy
'Cause these-
saved our life.
I'm learning that these little tiny ones are not going to protect
No.
us in a storm like that.
Not at all. We need some bigger fenders for
Yeah,
sure.
I just don't know if we have the storage to keep them.
Yeah, we would probably have to blow them up every time, and that would be kind of annoying.
What might be good to have for like instances like this, just at least one.
For future reference, I'll probably never dock on a channel side face dock in a gale.
Yeah.
At least if I know the gale's coming.
But we just didn't have any option, right? Like everyone was pretty booked up, and
Yeah.
like this was the only one we could really get.
We just got done talking to our neighbors, and the gale, I guess, didn't subside until like 4 in the morning. And I feel bad because they're on a 32-foot allied sea wind, and I imagine they got rocked around a lot more than we did. But they said that it didn't really subside till like 4 in the morning. So I'm really glad that we left and got some sleep, because that would have just been really shitty just to sit through that for the next like 4 or 5 hours. So we're back, no noticeable damage. there is going to be a bit more wind today. So we are probably going to, you know, kind of wait and see what happens, but we might head over to the restaurant over here to finish editing a video we have to upload, and then the Super Bowl is tonight.
So we are uploading our video and getting some food.
And it's getting a little muggy outside.
Yeah, a storm just came in. Well, it's basically been the same storm, but it's been kind of like off and on today.
Yeah, it's actually like looking like the winds might be a little stronger today. The swell's not. The current and the swell is definitely not as bad. It's pushing us on the dock with the wind today, and yesterday they were against each other, so it was a lot worse yesterday. But coffee.
Super Bowl.
It's actually like eliminating an entire defender from
We got the chickpea fritters with tzatziki. Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, hit the subscribe button and leave us a comment. If you want to support our journey further, we have Sailing Intuition merch for sale, and you can come join our intuitive family over on our Patreon page, where we do ad-free and early access videos and so much more. Thank you for your support.